Hello, this is Duke with a quick video on an explanation for Flight Simulators number 1 PicaSim intro assignment. So this is the first assignment that you'll have this semester with a flight simulator as far as actually using it. And this video is to help you kind of get started, make sure you know what's going on, and understand expectations for this assignment and all the other assignments this semester that have to do with the simulator. So I'm assuming in this video that you already have your Windows computer set up with PicaSim installed and or another simulator installed that you can find down here. PicaSim is free. These ones all have a cost associated with them, but you can use these for the simulator assignments if you would like. Wings cost about $36, Real Flight Trainer is about $40, and the full edition is about $100. You can try out Wings and Real Flight in the lab. We have them on all our program computers if you want to try those out and see if you'd like to buy them. No obligation there. You can just use PicaSim. It's free. It'll work for all the assignments. No need to buy anything if you don't want to or aren't able to right now. Okay, so we have our Windows computer. We have PicaSim set up. Okay, my controller is already connected to PicaSim, so that's ready to go. This assignment is basically introducing how, I guess, the format of these assignments and how I want you to turn them in. Okay. If you already looked at the agreement form, which I hope you have, then you'll know that all video assignments in my class need to be submitted as video links to a public or unlisted YouTube video. So I can just click on the link, watch your video, and give you a grade for that. Okay. And so in this video, I'm going to show you how to record your screen, which is what's needed for all these PicaSim videos. Okay. For some other assignments, you will need to speak in the video, so you may have to add a couple other parts to your screen recording. But at least for the PicaSim videos, I don't think I have any requirements in there to actually have any audio or you speaking during the video. So it's a simple screen recording, and that's pretty much it. All right, so in this first one, we have at least 60 seconds of you flying a plane of any type in any location in PicaSim. You don't need to keep playing continuously in the air, but do your best to be flying for the majority of the 60 seconds. Okay. In other words, this assignment is not a grade of your flying, it is a grade of your setup, making sure your transmitter is working. You can control a plane in PicaSim. Even if you're not great at flying, that's okay. I'm not grading your flying right here. I'm just making sure you got everything set up so you're ready to go for all the subsequent weeks and other simulator assignments this semester. Okay. After you've recorded that, you will submit the video via YouTube link to the assignment, and that's what this is. Okay. If you don't know how to record the screen on your computer, I have a link here that links you to a web page. It gives you some helpful ways to do that. I'll go over one of those ways with you, and there's another way you can try as well if you'd like, or having trouble with the first way. You'll see I'm already recording my screen, of course, with something called OBS, which I like, but you may not, and you don't need to use it. Honestly, for a lot of this stuff, it's more than you need. But if you already have experience doing screen recording or streaming or YouTubing or whatever, feel free to use whatever tool you want to record your screen. Okay, so let's say I'm ready to start this assignment here. I've got my transmitter turned on and connected to the computer, after which I started PicaSim to make sure my transmitter is connected to PicaSim. Okay, again, turn your transmitter on, plug it in first, then open PicaSim. Mine's already connected here. Okay, let's go back to the main page so I can show you from the beginning. All right, so here we go. I'm going to click on Free Fly. I'm going to just use the Power Trainer kind of scenario here. You could pick something else if you wanted to, but this is quick and easy. Okay. And I'll give you some tips here. The play button up here is to start. The rewind button is to restart. And you have the settings button as well in this menu. We're going to hit OK. If we've done the setup correctly from our earlier video, we should be able to see our white squares there on the right and left bottom hand corners of the screen move around as I move my physical sticks of my transmitter. So we can see right here, away from me and towards me, left, right, and over here we see right, left, away from me and towards me. Okay, and you see the physical surfaces on the plane deflect as well. As long as you set that up correctly, the plane should fly just fine. Okay. And so what we'll do, if we're going to use the first method that's suggested in this article back here, okay, how to record the screen on your Windows or Mac, right, is the Xbox game bar. I found this works pretty well. It's pretty much built into Windows, I think since Windows 10 or somewhere around there. So if you have a modern Windows computer, it's probably already installed for you. If it's not, you can try the other methods here, or if you can't get any of these methods to work, please let me know as soon as possible. Way before the assignment's due is best, so we can work it out and get the assignment turned in on time. Okay, so we're going to use the Xbox game bar, and you can read about it here, but I'm just going to show you. I'm inside the simulation. The Windows key on your keyboard plus G will bring up the game bar menu. Okay, close out the gallery for now. And over here on the left-hand side, you have the capture menu. Okay, so this one's for record. You can record audio if you want to. You don't need to really for the assignment, but you can if you want to add that in. Just talk while you're flying. Talk about what you're doing. I'm gonna go ahead and hit record. Okay, and it seems like it never works the first time. There we go. Maybe I hit it twice. Sorry about that. But anyways, once we've got this little capture status over here popped up, we can click back on the PicaSim, and it will reduce down to this little small menu item here. Okay, so it's recording. Let's go ahead and hit play to start our PicaSim. You'll see the time here. Start counting seconds. That's where I'm looking for your flight time, basically. And so I'll go ahead and raise the throttle here and take off with the plane. Okay, so we're going to fly the plane around, get a feel for things. How fast can it go? Can it do any tricks? Whatever you want to do, just figuring out how this works, basically. Okay, and like I said, if you crash, it doesn't matter. We're just trying our best to fly the plane around. And this video allows me to see that you can actually manipulate the controls and your transmitter's working and the simulator's working and all that good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to fly around here. And there it goes, 40 seconds. So we'd go up to 60 seconds at least, maybe 70 since we're sitting on the ground for a few seconds there. But somewhere around there, and once you're done, you can pause the sim if you want and hit stop here. Okay, it will say game clip recorded. Fantastic. I'm going to press Windows key plus G again and pull this up. Okay, the gallery came up this time. If it doesn't come up, you can say see my captures over here, and it will pull up the gallery. Because I made some recordings today testing this out. Here's my most recent one right now. I can play it back in here, this little preview window. I can scrub around and make sure it's actually working. Okay, there's the plane starting up. You can hear the plane itself. So the Xbox game bar does record the desktop audio by default, but doesn't have a microphone by default. So you can change that as you will. I don't really need to hear the plane either, but it doesn't matter if you leave it in there. So once you have your video and it's ready to go, you say, okay, that looks good for my submission. You can open your file location here, which will open it up in File Explorer. Okay, so there's my video I just recorded. I can then upload that to YouTube. Okay, and then I would take the YouTube link and submit it to the assignment. And that's really the basic process for all these flight simulation assignments. Now, I have you do different things in the different assignments, but you'll record yourself doing the different things, and you'll then submit that to Canvas via YouTube link. Okay, hopefully that helps clarify how these are actually supposed to work. If you have any questions, again, please let me know, and please let me know as far ahead of time as you can. Emails on Saturday night before things are due don't really help much because I don't see them and the time it's late, and just better to look at it earlier. So take a look at it, try it out, and make sure you know what's going on before you head off for the weekend at least. All right. Okay, thanks.